Hello and welcome back to my East Origin playthrough as Toal. And this is going to be a bit of a longer episode today. And it would have been even longer if I didn't cut out all my failures. But yeah. This is Hugo, who is one of the playable characters. You know, I already played as him. So, you know all about Hugo if you watched the other ones or played the game before. He's got the Eyes of Fact, and he's a magic user. And so he's got a bit of a range advantage on Toal. That can be quite obvious. And Hugo is a bit of a... Hugo's going to be our next boss, which of course we haven't fought in either of the playthroughs before, because one of the playthroughs he was a playable character, so we wouldn't be fighting ourselves unless there was some sort of doppelganger fight, which there isn't. So yeah, this whole thing is their father, because Toal and Hugo are brothers, sent Hugo down to find and kill Toal, because somehow the father knew that Toal went against Ys. You know, turned his back and joined the Darklings and stuff like that. So, with all that in mind, you know, Hugo's just like, pretty much like, father says I have to kill you, so I'm gonna go kill you. So yeah, here is the fight with Hugo, and I failed a bit. So we're going to see some... I mean, like, I failed a bit in this playthrough as well, but I failed quite hard. But Blue Lotus is going to tell you how not to fail as hard as I did.
Hugo has 4 major attacks that all correspond with his abilities in his playthrough. First off, he has his basic attacks that go all over the arena, along with giant balls of electricity that will explode if you touch them. Secondly, if you hit Hugo too much, he will use his shield ability that will do a large amount of damage to you if he touches you with it or if you attack it while it is active. The last ability he has before he reaches half health is he will leave his mines on the ground around the arena. Simply stay away from them to avoid damage. Once Hugo loses half of his HP, he goes into his boost mode and gains 1 more attack. His last attack, he will stand in the center of the arena and charge a blast. Then he will use his charge flame wheel ability directly towards you. This will do major damage, so try to get out of the blast as fast as possible. Simply wait for times when he stops attacking and dash in to damage him, then dash out before he activates his shield, and you should do fine.
Thank you for that, Blue Lotus. And yeah, that's pretty much how you fight Hugo, as I'm trying to do right now. The way I tried to do it, of course I didn't do it the first couple times, is it shouldn't be that hard to not take damage before he reaches half health if you're paying attention to where he's shooting and all that. He'll either shoot directly in front of him or in like all the areas around him. And that right there is a demonstration on how to best dodge the his blast ability, his flame ability, I should say. What you simply have to do is pay attention to how the Eyes of Fact are positioned around him. That'll show where his regular attack blasts are going and stuff like that. So yeah. So we beat Hugo. Wow. I also like to point out that Hugo would not have all of those abilities by this time, since we only still have our green ability, and that's it. But you know, whatever floats your boat. I don't know why I said it that way, but yes. Yes, it is. And it's M&C from the Hugo playthrough. And, you know, from the entire game. From the search party. And, so we get more of people like, why are you doing this? You used to be a hero, blah, blah. It's like, I'm no hero. I sold my soul for more power, blah, 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 blah. And so, yeah. That's basically all we have to say. Stay out of our way for now. But next time, we're gonna prepare for battle. I don't remember facing C. Pretty sure we don't. My chair's really squeaky. Sorry about that. And we also see here Kishkol. Down, 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 down. Kishkol. Why did I let them go? Because I could. If you've got a problem, I don't know what else to say. My nose is all stuffy. So Toal is just pretty much just like, they weren't really in my way. But if you're gonna stop me because I didn't kill them, then you're gonna be in my way and I'll kill you. So Toal's just pretty much riding the line right now. It's just like, whatever. I didn't want to kill him. But yeah, Kishkol was, of course, the one who killed... sorry about that. He killed Utica's father. So yeah. And here we get more Claria ore. And we don't have to go back to base camp in order to apply it. Yeah! It's automatically applied. Because A, we don't have a base camp. Besides, like, the top of the tower, but we can't get there for whatever reason. And the water dragon scales. Even though I was doing some thinking, and we probably... I'm level 12, by the way. Equipping the water dragon scales. And, basically what I did was I cut here. Now we're back. Lols. Because I did one big recording session. I recorded all the footage from the beginning of the game up to that save point after we beat Hugo. And then I came back literally today when I uploaded this. And I wanted to make sure that I had the water dragon scales equipped. But, lets us breathe underwater better. Yay. So yeah. Feeling all the things. Wasting lots of time. This episode's gonna be kind of long. And I kind of apologize for it. But I kind of don't. I could have made it shorter by going to one of the checkpoints that we'll reach fairly soon. But that would have been no fun. Because it would have been like less than 10, maybe, it might beat the 10-minute mark. It's probably going to beat the 10-minute mark by just barely. I don't like that. Even though that's what I did for my entire Sonic Adventure LP. You even consider that an LP, but you know. Well, I guess it is an LP, no matter whether you consider it a good LP is another thing. Which I don't. None of my LPs are good. Probably why no one watches them. Well, there we go. come up here and we can get another emerald. And with this emerald, all it does is basically make our dash stronger. Yeah! The Godspeed dash. We're also going to acquire our yellow ability this episode. Because we can. And yeah. I need to use my boost more. Probably makes clearing stuff a lot easier. I don't know why I save boost so much. I really should. Especially since you can't save it for a boss fight, it automatically resets. But yeah. Fighting these random guys with the awesome music and the fun Toal play. And now for the water maze, which really isn't a maze, but just basically it's like you need the dragon scales for this area. You might be able to make it through with Toal without it, but the big thing is you need it for the next part. Even with Toal's Godspeed ability, you still need it for the next part. And I'll just go ahead and save. Save. Screw you, plant thingies. Lashers, I think I called them. I don't remember. I give them random names and then forget them like the next time I play. I always call these crab thingies, though. I remember that. I don't even know. They're just like they're spider thingies or something like that. I don't even know what I call things. I remember M and C, and that's about it. So let's kill these things. Water spiders. That's what I'll call them on this playthrough. Who knows? I don't even remember what I called them in the last two playthroughs. Give them random names and then forget those random names. Toal makes going through these places so much easier. So yeah. And I didn't need to come down here, but I will. Yeah. One thing about this underwater area, it's really hard to, like, I would say farm. It's really hard to, like, farm if you wanted to, because when you kill something, it, like, the items the SP and stuff like that just scatter to the four winds. It's pretty annoying. So we come down here and we get our new boots so we can be fashionable with our black leggings. So yeah. And we come down here and get hit by the spikes, such an essential part of this area. You don't need to do that, actually. Acquire a Rota Fruit, which will be useful for later on in this video. Get that little blue thing that gives us more oxygen. Try not to get hit by the spikes, but I'm going to anyways a lot. Screw you, crab! And just waste all my energy falling down. Till we get the 11-strike Warhammer. Thunderclaw. And And now we've become even more like Wolverine, because now we have the Thunderclaw ability. Lols. And once again, getting hit by that spike is essential for when you're coming back this way. You couldn't do this area without it. I'm lying. I'm a big fat liar. I'm so bad at navigating this area. So yeah. Now that we couldn't normally hurt those enemies, but you didn't see that because I didn't try. If you watched my other playthroughs, you would have saw that. But they are easily destroyed with our new ability. Another thing that we'll get to in a moment, right over here, these walls that have cracks in them are also quite easily disposed of with our new ability. And now we have the Arthropod Medallion, which allows us to open the boss door to the flooded prison boss. So yeah. Yay! Now I'm trying to find the last. There he is. And with him gone, door opens and we can progress. We couldn't progress until we killed all those guys, and I just failed at that and that. I just wanted some oxygen. There we go. Now that we can kill these guys in basically one hit. That should, like, technically, if we're going by the rules of water, that should probably just, like, kill me and all the enemies in the area. But I don't know 100%. But yeah, that was really annoying. Progression! Killing the thingies. And now, the things that we could damage take 2 hits of our yellow ability. I should probably use that at some point, but not in this episode. I'll probably go back in after the recording's done and do that, but, you know. Then we come in here, and these lashers, or whatever I call them, they're still damaged. They're damaged quite well by this new ability. And so are these spiders. Water spider crabs. And then I just fall off that platform for no reason. Yeah, the 11 strike, your Thunderclaw ability is quite wasteful on the energy side. It will waste a lot of energy, so we'll be careful of that. But these guys barely get damaged by the yellow ability. So yeah. So we switch back to this ability for right now. And I'm gonna kill a lot of these guys, hopefully, at some point. Not all of them. And we're gonna go to the right because there's a thing over to the right. So yeah, yay things to the right. I have no clue what I'm saying anymore. But we found a roo, and since we have a Rotafruit, we could give it to the roo, and he'll give us a topaz. And just like how the emerald increases the green ability, the topaz increases our yellow ability. So we can charge it now. And so we get this big explosion of wonderlessness. And we level up. So I'm like level 13 or something. And so yeah. Yay! Yay! Right here, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna charge up so I can show you how awesome this ability is when you're charged up. Yeah! Now, Hugo's abilities changed a bit as well, and lol, I just dashed past all of them because of how strong the dash ability is when you're in boosted. Now, Hugo's ability changed when he was boosted as well, but Unica's did not. The only reason Hugo's changed is because of him having more Eyes of Fat. And his shield really didn't change that much. I think it got a little bit more powerful, maybe changed in design a little bit. But he could drop more bombs. His supercharged bomb, which would combine all the Eyes of Fat that he had, would be more powerful. And be bigger, and his Flame Will ability would have more of them. Because he had 4 Eyes of Fat instead of 2. Whereas Toal, he's just like, I'm gonna blow everything up. Blah, blah, blah. I like the way Toal's abilities change compared to Hugo's. But yeah, I didn't see what level we are. But we're going to improve the leggings. And I'm gonna burp because I burped. Excuse me. And so, yeah. Level 15. So I'll see you next time.